Hey guys, so today we're just going to be talking about your false grip holds. Okay, so when it comes to developing your muscle ups, especially your strict muscle ups, then it's really useful if you're really comfortable with your false grip, which is why, especially when you're learning the movement, we get you doing plenty of false grip holds so that you build strength in that position. Okay, it's not necessarily a difficult position, but it's more just a case of it's not a position that you're used to. So the stronger you can get in it, the more time you spend in it, the more it's going to help you when it comes to your full muscle up. Okay, generally you'll find, it's quite easy to, well, not necessarily easy, but once you've got your muscle ups, it's quite easy to maintain your false grip for one rep, but it's when you come down for the following second or third rep that you start to feel like maybe your false grip's the limiting factor, because you'll start to fall out of it, okay, which is going to make the transition that bit harder. All right, so the more you can master it now, get strong in it now, the more it's going to help you in the long run, okay? So obviously we use your false grip to make your transition much easier, okay? It's going to make going from this position here in that false grip, you can just pull straight through and you're going to finish with your hands already above the rings. Whereas if you're in a neutral grip, so with the rings more over your palms, you're going to end up here, and then you're going to have to really be aggressive, throwing your elbows forward to get your weight over the top of the rings, which is what you need to do to hold yourself in that position, okay? So the false grip is a key piece of the puzzle when it comes to getting your first muscle up. What you want to focus on, okay, is getting the ring so that it's right across the palm of your hand, okay? So it's going to run all the way across, finishing just under the heel of your hand, so that when you bend your wrist, you've got a lot of kind of purchase power to push down onto the ring, okay, because the ring is going to be tucked here and here, okay, as opposed to just being in that neutral position there, okay? So you will be able to feel like you can put a lot more power into the rings. It might feel a little bit uncomfortable at first, but you'll soon get used to it, okay? When you're doing your false grip hold, so obviously just in that dead hang position, okay, try not to relax completely. Try and keep that tension through your core, okay? So draw your ribs down, point your toes. Imagine you're trying to get into a hollow position, okay? You can start off with slightly bent arms in that position if you find it more comfortable, but you want to progress to having your arms completely straight. In order to do that, to make it a little bit easier, we tend to turn your hand out to the side. That's just going to relieve the tension through your forearms and biceps, which is going to make it easier for you to stay in that position. Whereas here, you're going to struggle to get your arm completely straight and still maintain that position, especially if you're a little bit tight through your upper body, okay? So have a play around with those guys. If you've got any questions, feel free to give me a shout.